a comedian named John Branyan attempted to read a few classic books, but to his surprise, they were not easy reads. He discovered that back in the 17 and 1800s, people had a much larger vocabulary than us here in modern-day America. Reciting simple fairy tales would be very complicated and might go a little something like this. In time past, though not long ago, there lived 3 pigs in stature, who being of an age both entitled and inspired to seek their fortune, did set about to do thusly. When they had traveled a distance, pig numbered first spake, saying, "Hearken, brethren, heed this impetuous realm. Tearing me far from hearth and home, I fear we shall fare not well." And so, being collectively agreed, but individually impaled, the diminutive swine sought each to erect themselves an abode. Pig numbered 1 did construct his house of straw. Pig number 2 did likewise, though rather not from straw, but instead from sticks. Meanwhile, unique in his imaginings, pig number 3 did erectus his domicile starward and garish structure made from brick entirely. Soon, there happened along, as is frequently the scenario of classic protagonist pig or red-hooded child, a wolf. Carnivorous nature in full season, he called out to the straw-staunch swine, saying, "Pray thee, little pigs, grant me entrance." But pig 1 recalled with sage foreboding that he is mad who trusts in the tameness of a belly-pinched wolf, and responded immediately, "Nay, it shall not be indeed, not by wit or whiskered jowl." Prepared for this most expected response, the wolf replied immediately, "Then steel thyself, little pig. Forthwith shall I endeavor employing means both huffing and puffing to dismantle yon flaxen fortress." Whereupon there issued from the wolf an exhale of gale proportions that quickly rendered straw hovel to dregs and dross, and carried aloft piglet and shattered quarters both. Exposed now to claw and fang, piglet 1 made haste, wolf in pursuit, to the sick festoon sanctum of peccary secondary, causing pig 2 to cry out in dismay, "Well, this knocks my knickers! Rustling a feral wolf on my doorstep is nowhere among those endeavors of animal nor congenial." "A thousand pardons," squealed one, "'twould seem the beast made from breath has purged me from home and sound judgment alike." The mighty maelstrom of the wolf's exhale splattered second swine shack and shortened his sanctimonious scolding simultaneously. "Lo and behold," squealed 2, "stand we now amid wooded wreckage, tremulous and vulnerable, nay, various strategy for ensuing the canine devourer looming in deadly proximity." "Strategy," squealed one, "while it is noble to contemplate tactical particularities, pressed as we are with a time restraint forbidding detailed strategical conversations, I would urge we run." Whether by their own fleet-footed competence or the wolf's winless attitude, the diminutive swine arrived at their ultimate kindred neighbors' inexpugnable brick ingress unscathed. Upon the 3rd pig's door with urgent hoofs they pounded, calling out, "Unbar this entrance, and with haste we beseech thee." The 3rd pig hailed from the American colonies, and possessing a vocabulary substantially less robust than impromptu visitors, replied, "Say what?" "Seek the sanctuary," they implored on the verge of hysteria, "lest we fall forthwith to the ravenous appetency of yonder approaching carnivore." Still confounded by their importunate words, pig 3 did render ajar his portal, whereupon 1 and 2 spilled through and collapsed beyond the threshold. "You all just wanted to come in? You could have said that." The sinister hiss of the wolf could once again be heard outside. "Pray thee, little pigs, grant me entrance." "The wolf," said 1 and 2. "Wolf," said 3. "What you suppose he wants?" "He seeks to gain purchase within. Indeed, he would occupy this very alcove where we have afforded the most meager of opportunities." "Right. I'm just going to go ask him what he wants." "Under no circumstances," squealed 2, flinging himself bodily against the portal. "There is none to be gained across the external opponent, save our immediate demise." "What did you say about my mama?" House occupants were again engulfed by a benevolent blast of wolfish wind. The foundation shook, the frame rattled, and lo, To the astonished eyes of Piglet and encroaching scoundrel alike, stood the third pig's lodging undaunted. Good news for you, pig fans. Aghast and dismayed, Pig 2 queried of Pig 3, how does, against such relentless and torrential onslaught, does this domicile endure? Pig 3 puffed out his chest, tapped a hook to the hearth, and responded, it's American made.